can't believe it myself. Suddenly I'm up on top of the world. It should have been somebody else. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me.
Your refrigerator.
It is the gateway to hell. It is evil and the devil himself controls it.
My brain hurts. Well, there's a subgenre for killer tool movies, so you know what? There might as well be one about household appliances, too. Because the world would be much more hollow if we didn't have movies like Microwave Massacre and The Washing Machine. For the love of God, these movies are the equivalent of finding a dead hooker in the back of an Edsel. And you know what the worst thing is? The movie I'm going to talk about right now, The Refrigerator, isn't even the only killer fridge movie in existence. In 1990, there was a short film called Attack of the Killer Refrigerator. Is this a remake to that movie? And does it really need to be? As for the full-length killer fridge movie, why such a boring title like The Refrigerator? Seriously, you could have come up with a better title than that. How about Cold Cuts or Freezer Burn? John DeBello could have come up with a better title than this in his sleep. The movie opens like a Menudo music video about drunk driving. You gotta love that old video effect that just consists of simply deleting frames. That's about as high-tech as a slide cut. These two horn dogs get back to their apartment where I'm pretty sure they're gonna do exactly what I hope they're not gonna do. Yep, there they go. My, Mitchell. This is about as sexy as an ass sit. Luckily, it doesn't last that long because the refrigerator goes ballistic and eats the girl. Can you blame the fridge? I'd go nuts too if I had to witness that grotesque display of leapfrog. We then go to the main characters in the movie. There's Steve Bateman, who spends most of the movie getting in touch with his inner Tony Goldwyn. He leaves his job when we first see him, and we're witness to one of the silliest movie bosses I've seen in a while.
Chip? No. You're fired. Just kidding.
What? Why isn't the movie about that guy? Never mind the fucking fridge, I want to see a movie about that guy. But if the movie were about that guy, then I wouldn't really be reviewing it right now, would I? So Steve and his wife Eileen move into an apartment in New York. Yep, the same apartment with the killer fridge. Can you imagine the fucking utility bill on that motherfucker? Steve starts a new job while Eileen is studying to be an actress. We get this scene where she pretends to be receiving an award for her acting. This movie would never win any kind of award, even if the trophy were a can of Billy beer. And in case that scene didn't fill you in on how eager she is to be an actress, we get this scene that looks straight out of TV land heaven. No. We all know that that scene works much better with this song.
Love is all around, no need to waste it. You can never tell, why don't you take it? You might just make it after all. You might just make it after all.
Ah, perfect. But back to the fridge, though. Immediately, Eileen knows that there is something wrong when she gets that weird feeling when she first lays eyes on this ice box from hell. Okay, taking away from the fact that it actually does turn out to be evil, who the hell gets creeped out by a fridge? The fridge starts to take over the nightmares of Steve and Eileen. Steve starts seeing miniature people in the fridge, and Eileen sees fetuses. Whatever. If I want to see a movie with miniature people illusions, I'll stick with Mulholland Drive, thank you very much. The movie actually goes into the shining Amityville horror territory when Steve goes insane by the fridge taking over his mind. Why is it in all these movies, whenever they move into some haunted house, apartment, or hotel, the husband always goes batshit insane? Sometimes it's understandable, I guess, but when you let the fridge come between you and your wife, you're a fucking idiot, or a glutton. There's even a scene here where Steve wants to have sex in front of the fridge. Because if one can't please the fridge with your lovemaking skills, you might as well chop off your dick and store it in the crisper. But none of that takes away from the fact that a killer refrigerator is fucking stupid! How do you let yourself get killed by a fridge? How can you not outrun that motherfucker? If you're slow enough that you let this happen, you deserve what you get. Oh, that's nice. The blood is being sprayed behind the camera. I think that's from the DOP offing himself. It's just very, very hard to take a movie seriously when it's got lines like this.
Steve, I don't mean to be rude, but there's something wrong with your fridge. It's defrosting.
It's a fridge, and I don't care if it does contain the gateway to hell. If it doesn't have a dog beast inside that screams out Zool, then I am not interested. And by the way, why does there have to be a portal to hell to begin with? Can't people just beam down? And hell has existed long, long, long before the invention of the refrigerator. So what was the portal in before the fridge? What, was it in a fucking stagecoach? Oh, and I haven't even gotten to the plumber yet. There's a plumber in the movie named Juan who comes across like he fights crime in his downtime. Jesus, this guy looks like he goes to sleep at night dreaming about fighting pipe monsters and giant turd worms. You'd think that there would be some kind of giant showdown at the end with the fridge, but not so much. Aside from the plumber lassoing the thing, you've got other appliances that start to go crazy and rip people's faces off. And one guy gets his leg chopped off by the garbage can. What did he stick his leg in there for in the first place? The fridge isn't really destroyed. The people in the apartment just leave. Oh yeah, you think. Why the fuck couldn't they have done that earlier in the movie? Then this thing would have been only 15 minutes long, like that other fucking killer fridge movie. Still, the movie does not answer the power cord question. If the fridge gets unplugged, is it still evil? And if it is still evil, then why did they keep it plugged in the first place? You could save a lot on electricity just by keeping the evil fridge unplugged. Fuck, I need a drink. Oh! Fucking diet.
I am the waffle maker.